Akansha, China is a very important member of the BRICS, and its absence is something that is going to be questioned. What is the reason that has been cited by the Chinese of not attending, the Prime Minister not attending the BRICS summit this time?
So what we are learning from our sources at the Ministry of External Affairs, Sherin, is that the Chinese President and even China's Foreign Ministry have maintained that they've had regular engagements with the BRICS community. That includes not just Brazil, but also Russia. And because of the Chinese President's frequent bilateral exchanges with Brazil itself and more burgeoning concerns back home, he is not being able to do so. But it's important to highlight that this should also be able to give some kind of an edge to India, which is now going to also raise the terror attacks in Pahalgam on 22nd of April. Remember, it was a consciously made effort by Pakistan and China to block India's concerns with regards to terrorism emanating from Pakistan, especially the Pahalgam terror attack in the SEO declaration. So hopefully, with the Chinese president not there, this should also be able to amplify our voice against terrorism, not to forget the fact that Pakistan has nothing to do with BRICS, even though it's been applying for membership to BRICS, which has not been entertained, given that the BRICS countries also operate on consensus of its member nations, and India happens to wield a lot of clout and it's a country that has much strength when it comes to representing the voice of developing economies, particularly the global south, something that the BRICS member nations, particularly Brazil, Russia, all of them have in fact been acknowledging India's role.
But also, Akansha, there is, of course, a lot of mystery surrounding the, disappearance or missing in action of the Chinese president. Is it because he is ill? What are you picking up? Or is it there is a change in the government in China? Is that something that is brewing on ground?
So Xi's absence from the two-day summit comes at a very critical moment. As we all know, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa are member nations. And it's one grouping that has only expanded to include other member nations, countries rather, like Egypt, United Arab Emirates, Ethiopia, Indonesia, and Iran. So it also is an absence which means the Chinese leader is missing a key opportunity to showcase China as a stable alternative leader to the United States. And so that image of Beijing looking to project itself as the power that is leading global south to counter Trump's shift to an America first policy, all of that is now being questioned. But also many are saying that has it also lessened with Trump in office? They're saying that, Xi Jinping could also possibly have some ailment to do. These are all speculative reports right now. But as we all know, China is also facing steep economic challenges in the face of trade frictions with the United States. Their own leaders are also charting a course for the 5 years ahead of a key political conclave which happens on a yearly basis, which is, of course, the one for the entire Chinese Communist Party. But what we do know that there are there's a lessening clout as far as China is concerned. Their entire economy has been severely impacted by Donald Trump's trade policies. And so at a time, de-dollarization was also being considered by BRICS. Xi, as not the only head of state expected to be absent in Rio. The Chinese leader's closest ally in the group, Russia's Putin, will also attend this entire meet only through a video link. So there are talks of why there is this absence.
Absolutely. That is, of course, the talk of the town globally as well. The absence of China-backed BRICS summit, BRICS, that is the summit that is going to happen. So, of course, all eyes on this BRICS summit and what is going to be the agenda on place. Many thanks, Akansha, for getting us all those details.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks. Way ahead of the times.